The mind is leading all dharmas. The definition of mind varies with different people in different cultures. If you ask an ordinary Vietnamese where his mind is and chances are, he will point to his heart or chest. However, when you ask the same question of a Westerner, and he will indicate his head, according to the Buddha, mind or heart as the seat of thought, or intelligence or mental factors, is defined as clarity and knowing. It is formless, which no one can see it. However, it is our mind which has created the actions, which cause us to experience suffering, and to be born in cyclic existence or samsara. All our physical, verbal and mental actions depend on our mind. The function of the mind is to perceive, to apprehend and to know its objects. It discerns and discriminates between forms, qualities, aspects, and so forth. The only way to reach Buddhahood is by training in the control and transformation of our mind, until we are completely free from all obscurations and defilements. In English, mind means heart, spirit, psyche, or soul. Mind with a small m means the seat of the intellect. Mind with a capital M stands for absolute reality. From the standpoint of Zen experience, mind means total awareness. In other words, just listening when hearing. When the mind is concentrated on right thoughts with right effort, and understanding the effect it can produce is immense. A mind with pure and wholesome thoughts really does lead to healthy, relaxed living. The Buddha taught, no enemy can harm one so much as one's own thoughts of craving, thoughts of hate, thoughts of jealousy, and so on. A man who does not know how to adjust his mind according to circumstances would be like a corpse in a coffin. Turn your mind to yourself and try to find pleasure within yourself, and you will always find therein an infinite source of pleasure ready for your enjoyment. It is only when the mind is controlled and is kept to the right road of orderly progress that it becomes useful for its possessor and for society. A disorderly mind is a liability, both to its owner and to others. All the havoc in the world is created by men who have not learned the way of mind control, balance and poise. Calmness is not weakness. A calm attitude at all times shows a man of culture. It is not too difficult for a man to be calm when things are favorable, but to be calm when things are going wrong is difficult indeed. Calmness and control build up a person's strength and character. Anger is the most dangerous enemy. Mind is your best friend and worst woe. You must try to kill the passions of lust, hatred, and ignorance that are latent in your mind by means of morality, concentration, and wisdom. The secret of having a peaceful mind, a happy and successful living lies in doing what needs to be done now, and not worrying about the past and the future. We cannot go back into the past and reshape it, nor can we anticipate everything that may happen in the future. There is one moment of time over which we have some conscious control, and that is the present. Hui Kei, a scholar of some repute, complains to Bodhidharma, who is silently doing meditation, that he has no peace of mind, and asks how he can acquire it. Bodhidharma turns him away, saying that the attainment of inward peace involves long and hard disciple, and is not for the conceited and faint-hearted. Hui Kei, who has been standing outside in the snow for hours, implores Bodhidharma to help him. Again he is rebuffed. In desperation he cuts off his left hand and offers it to Bodhidharma. Now convinced of his sincerity and determination, Bodhidharma accepts him as a disciple. This story emphasizes the importance which Zen masters attach to the hunger for self-realization, to meditation, and to sincerity and humility, perseverance and fortitude as prerequisites to the attainment of the highest truth. He was moved by the spirit of sincerity of Hui Kei, so he instructed him. Meditating facing the wall is the way to obtain peace of mind. The 4 acts are the ways to behave in the world. The protection from slander and ill disposition is the way to live harmoniously with the surroundings. And detachment is the upaya to cultivate and to save sentient beings. The mind is the root of all dharmas. In contemplation of the Mind Sutra, the Buddha taught, "All my tenets are based on the mind. That is the source of all dharmas." The mind has brought about the Buddhas, the heaven, or the hell. It is the main driving force that makes us happy or sorrowful, cheerful or sad, liberated or doomed. In the Dharmapada, the Buddha taught, of all dharmas, mind is the forerunner. Mind is chief. We are what we think. We have become what we thought. What we are today came from our thoughts of yesterday. If we speak or act with a deluded mind, or evil thoughts, suffering or pain follows us, as the wheel follows the hoof of the draft ox. Of all dharmas, mind is the forerunner. Mind is chief. We are what we think. We have become what we thought. If we speak or act with a pure mind or thought, happiness and joy follows us, as our own shadow that never leaves. As rain penetrates and leaks into an ill-thatched hut, so does passion enter an untrained mind, or uncultivated mind. As rain does not penetrate a well-thatched hut, so does passion not enter a cultivated mind. The wavering and restless, or unsteady mind, difficult to guard, difficult to hold back. A wise man steadies his trembling mind and thought, as a fletcher makes straight his arrow, as a fish drawn from its watery abode and thrown upon the dry land. Our thought quivers all over in its effort to escape the realm of Mara. It is good to control the mind, which is difficult to hold in and flighty, rushing wherever it wishes. A controlled mind brings happiness. The mind is hard to perceive, extremely subtle, flits whenever it wishes. Let the wise person guard it. A guarded mind is conducive to happiness. Traveling far, wandering alone, bodiless, lying in a cave, is the mind. Those who subdue it are freed from the bonds of Mara. He whose mind is not steady, he who does not know the true law, he whose confidence wavers, the wisdom of such a person will never be perfect. He whose mind is free from lust of desires, he who is not affected by hatred, he who has renounced both good and evil. For such a vigilant one there is no fear. Whatever harm an enemy may do to an enemy, or a hater to a hater, an ill-directed mind can do one far greater harm. What neither mother, nor father, nor any other relative can do, a well-directed mind can do one far greater good. Like the earth, arhats who are balanced and well-disciplined resent not. He is like a pool without mud. No new births are in store for him. Those arhats whose mind is calm, whose speech and deed are calm, they have also obtained right knowing. They have thus become quiet men. In the past times, this mind went wandering wherever it liked, as it wished and as it pleased. But now I shall completely hold it under control. As a rider with his hook a rutting elephant. Take delight in heedfulness. Check your mind, and be on your guard. Pull yourself out of the evil path, just like the elephant draws itself out of the mud.